Just a quick clip to show you what I'm doing at the moment. Putting my potatoes in. I brought my camera boy out and put my SD card in it, so I'm on my phone, so please forgive the wobbly film. So yeah, putting some potatoes in ground. Got 13 on here. These are my 13 of the biggest tubers, and I'm going to put 13 small ones over the back. So I'll put some bloodfish and bone in, some chicken manure, grow more, and a healthy handful of slug pellets. So I'll fill my trench in. So here we have one of my big mama tomato plants. It's looking quite sorry for itself. It's starting to droop over. Obviously the pot's too small for it, so I'm going to pot it on, and I've got this one. Now this is a 30mm, is it? 3.5 inch pot. So I'm moving it on a couple of pot sizes, but this will be its last pot before it gets planted out. So let's put a bit in bottom. And this mixture is again 50-50 with perlite and multi-purpose. Empty it out of the pot, be careful. And that's the reason why I'm growing it in perlite, with perlite I should say, because it's got fantastic root structure. So get the roots in. Obviously they're big enough to hold by the stem gently. Centralise it and backfill with more compost, and I'm going to go take it over the seed leaves to help with rooting. And then I've got these little canes. Well, I ain't got many of them. Well, the thing is with these little canes, you pass them on to people and say, when you've planted your tomato, gives me cane back. And you never get them back. So I ain't got many. I'm going to have to probably cut a cane down because I've got 4 of these. I always secure it to the cane first, not to the plant, because you're just supporting the plant really. You don't want to chop into it by pulling it tight. So it's not a difficult job even with my fat fingers. So do a little knot. Not tight at all. And that's it. I'll probably tie it in once more before they get planted in the greenhouse. But that's it, rescued tomato. So I've been skip diving. This is the first thing I've got. Some decking. This is going towards me raised beds I'm going to do. Good 3 pieces there. A good 2.5 pieces by the looks of it. It's got some really thick timber on back. All usable stuff. So we've charged me drill up and get stripping. Been to Wilco's, as you do, for the seed trays and whatnot, and I spotted these. Now these had this string around it. I've took it off and wrapped it round, so I don't, I'm just going to zoom out, so I don't get it all tangled up. These lined, they're like little dibbers, but they're for holding your line. They're going to cost me £3.50, and all I'm going to do is put some teak oil, and I have teak oil for things like spades, if I change a spade handle, or a sledgehammer or something like that. I'm just going to oil them, and this will protect them. So you can't go wrong with it for that. £3.50. And I'll give it a good couple of coats, obviously. and these will be right for the season. Can I just use any bits of wood I've got knocking about? When I saw these, well, these are spot on. I'm going to let them let that soak in, and then I'm going to apply another coating in about half an hour. So, went to the garden centre the other day. I fancied some different kale, so I went to get some, and looking at seeds as you do, I come away with various packets. Well, I bought some parsnips, and I don't usually grow parsnips because for me they're a bit of a pain. So I decided these loo rolls that were destined for my compost heap, I'm going to try a different way this year and see if I have a better success. I don't want too many parsnips, so this will be plenty, just a small row. So I'm going to painstakingly fill all these tubes up and give this way a go. These are Countess F1. I suppose if you've got root trainers, you could do exactly the same thing. So I'm going to put 3 just to make sure I get one, and I will weed any different ones, any others out. So I'm just a bit fiddly. There's 4 gone in there. I'll remove one of them in a minute. Well, if you've not seen parsnip seed, I don't know if you can. I'm in the shadows a bit here, sorry. I'm in shed. It's too warm in greenhouse. So sorry about the shadow. I'll carry on with that. I'll just fish this one out that I put 4 in. If I can remember which one it were. No. I don't see what was that. Is that it? No, I can't see it now. No. This last one. That one. Got another half a dozen pots to one side that I'm going to do as well. So I'm just going to top these up. Go in the greenhouse, bit of newspaper over them so they don't dry out too much because the seed's quite near the top. Also picked some peas up while we're in the garden centre. I've got some Hearst green shaft from a few years ago, but I don't know if they'll still be viable, so I thought I'll just buy fresh. So I'd rather have used the other ones because I got a big bag of them from the allotment shop. But hey ho, so I've got some fresh. So we'll just cover these up. So just in case you don't know what parsnip seed looks like, they're blowing away. Just put a bit of. There's parsnip seeds. Quite small really when you decide whether we blowing them away. But it's out of my fingernail, you can see. So there you go. parsnip seed. So I'm just going to water these with a fine rose. Don't want to drench them too much. So it gets all the way down. And we'll put them in greenhouse. So here they are. Parsnips under a bit of newspaper. Don't know why I was covering with newspaper. So let's just have a quick look in here. Got some beetroot that hopefully going out soon. Down here, some spring onions under that paper. They're the tagetes that I was telling you about with Keith. Some shallots, more tagetes, some rocket, some more shallots, some dahlias that lad off at Allotment's given me, some shallots, and potatoes that I did in pots. So it's all at various levels. My tomatoes. So I've got the Apero, which is like a small plum cherry, and I've got Furline, which is like a it's a, and I call them salad tomatoes, but it's a blight resistant one. Been on that for a few years. Sun Gold, been on that for a few years. Getting ready for a bit of water, I think. They've been out about a month in here now. No, 3 weeks. It took them a week or so to get established, but starting to go now. Some Welsh onions, some spare tadgies that I'm going to give down somebody on Allotment, and some spinach I've got at newspaper. My shallots that I transplanted, they're doing really well. And these are my called exhibition onions, so I'm quite happy with those. So I only put them in at the beginning of March. Alright, and they've only been, as soon as I picked them out they come in here, so to get tennis ball size I'll be happy. And some more marigolds that I've grown from seed. You can save marigold seed, but they're from a packet. Some more onions. So that's it from in the greenhouse. Hi guys. So down the plot, excuse me. I've been down all day. Well, I haven't. I'm lying. Been down this afternoon. Been off work all day. So what have I been up to? So I don't know if you remember my fruit section. I dug it over. So I've just rotivated that so now I can give it a good rake and put my path in. Tidied that bed up. It's going to be my new asparagus bed. Covered all this area in weed membrane. I'm not going to use it this year, so just covered it up. Took loads of stuff on it to weigh it down, so that's all sorted. We'll have a good tidy up this week. I'm going to get all that area sorted. That's my plan. So I've had a rotivate, broke all my soil down. This is all ready now. I can't see I've covered it up. I've had a sort through my compost, ready for the potatoes. So these beds are ready now. Put 2 rows of garlic in, one there and one down there. Rotivated front bed. Asparagus bed. So asparagus tip, another one there, another one there, another one there. So it's starting to show itself. It's not took long, has it? That's where I put a row of potatoes, and the other row went in over here. So that's it. So I think my next video will probably be potatoes. So wind's getting up, so I'm gonna do one and go home. No, I've got some of the gutter in, so I can do me my peas in there. What I'll do is I'll clean this staging off, this shelf here. I'll just sit it on there. Probably could get two on there if I find another piece. We'll see. Anyway, adios amigos. See you in the next one. Look after each other.